Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do an unboxing of some fruit trees that I ordered. These came from Adams County Nursery in Aspers, Pennsylvania. If you're interested. You see there? Their phone number's on there. Nice sturdy box. 4 bands on it. Packing slip. You know what? I forget what I even ordered. I ordered these last summer. So you order your trees a year in advance if you're smart. Alright, so this is what I got. The sizes are all 5/8, and all the trees were $35 a piece. They're bare root trees. They're 2-year-old budded trees, and I got one of each of these. Now there are some royalty fees on 2 of the trees, so I'll add that in when I get to them. So last year a friend of mine was picking his Victorias, and I believe they were really late in the season, and I didn't have any peaches for that time of year, so I wanted to order a Victoria. So that's a yellow peach, and I got Alrosa, that's a plum, and a Santa Rosa, that's also a plum. A Sugar Pearls, that's an apricot. Fantasia, that's a nectarine. I think that's a later nectarine than what I have, and that's why I ordered that. A friend of mine grows them. And also a white peach called White Lady that I tried last year that I really liked, that a friend of mine grows. So I ordered them varieties, and that's what we ordered. Oh, I gotta get down here. My back ain't what it used to be. It's starting to warm up. We've had a lot of cold weather lately. So just a couple days ago we had a few inches of snow. Seriously? I don't know why they have to do that when they pull out of that intersection. Well, these are wrapped up nice. They're getting stuck on the staples here. Okay. Failing twine here. Roots that are on there. Half hitch. And inside they give you a planning guide in case you don't know what you're doing, which is nice because not everybody's a professional that orders from this nursery. I mean, you can order literally hundreds and hundreds of trees at a time, or like I did, you can order 5 or 6, whatever. I ordered 6. So they give you a nice care guide and instructions on the other side how to plant and the planting depth. Bring that up here, show that to you. There. Now, let's take a look at the quality of the trees that they sent. Because A buddy of mine has a huge orchard. He's got, oh, I don't know, 1,500 peach trees, and this is who he buys from. So I've ordered from trees from other places, but this company comes highly recommended, and it's fairly local to me, and that means a lot. These are grown here in Pennsylvania. They're cold hardy trees. They're adapted to the soil that we have here. Adams County isn't all that far away. I mean, it's not right down the road, but it's not that far. The same growing zone, which is important to me. This is a white lady. And this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a bare-rooted tree. And this is what I prefer. And I think you're going to get a much better, healthier tree if you buy bare-rooted trees. Now, you can see this root here is snapped. Well, come planting time, I'm just going to clip that off anyhow. It's not that important to have that little piece of root on there. Same with these others that are broken. You're going to want to take them off. You don't need that. That ain't going to do anything for you. Give them a nice, fresh, clean cut. And that, my friend, when you plant them, you're going to spread out the roots. And you're not going to plant them any deeper than they were at the nursery. So you can see the color difference on the trunk here where it was planted, how deep it was. You know, the soil was up to about there, and that's how I'm going to plant it in the ground. No deeper, no shallower. That's a nice little tree. So I'm going to say, let me see if I got a tape measure in my pocket here. I usually try to have one when I'm working in the garden. Measure the height of this tree. Okay, so I'll go from the graph point. So that's 44 inches. That's not quite 4 feet. That's a nice little tree, and look how well branched out it is already. We got a lot of potential here for this tree. Of course, I'm going to prune this again. I'm going to cut it back down to here. So I have about 4 branches down here. So I'll probably clip it to about there, and I'll let these develop. You notice that they come all packed in wet peat moss. That's to keep the roots wet during the shipment, because the last thing you want is for your roots to dry out. So I'm going to put this back in the bag here, cover it up with some wet moss, and before I'm ready to put these in the ground, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to dig my holes, and let me get these out of the sunlight. Put these over here for now. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to dig my holes, and then I'm going to soak them trees in water, in a 5-gallon bucket of water, for about an hour. You don't want to let them in there longer than that. You don't want to drown them, but you want to get the roots nice and wet and ready to go into the soil. Excuse me. Need some coffee. So yeah, that's Adams County Nursery. From what I see in the trees, they're really good quality trees, really nice. This is the first time I bought from them, and I can tell I can already tell I'm going to be happy with the results. You know, that's what I normally buy is bare root plants, and haven't lost any bare root plants yet. I've lost a couple potted plants, you know, because you know, half the time, by the time you get them, they're all root bound, and they're in that, you know, roots are all swirling around that pot. It's horrible. You don't want that. Get yourself some bare rooted trees, and I think you'll be quite surprised how fast they develop and grow for you if you take care of them properly. I mean, of course, anybody can kill a tree if you don't take care of it, but I know you are going to do a good job. You're here looking for advice, and and quite possibly you're even more knowledgeable than I am. So if you're looking for a recommendation, I would recommend Adams County Nursery. I can see the trees are going to be just fine. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you feel like, you can share this video to a friend of yours who's looking to buy trees from someone. I don't get paid by Adams County. They don't give me nothing. They didn't give me an extra tree or anything, you know, but when I find something that I like and I'm happy with, I don't mind giving them a shout out. All right, and it, you know, it not only helps them, but it helps you. You know, I hate to see people buy lesser grade trees at a nursery that are in a pot and not properly pruned, and that's just basically what I have to say about that. There's nothing wrong with them, but I think you're going to get a nicer tree if you buy them bare root and get a good start right from the very start, from a 2-year-old tree that's no more than 4 foot tall. You know, you start buying these big potted trees, they've already got their habits established, their shape, and a lot of times that's not what I'm looking for. Well, I thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day. Get outside, get some sunshine, vitamin B, or what is that, vitamin D? Yeah, I think it's vitamin D you get from the sun. So I need it. I was in the Philippines for, was it 15 days, and I was in the sun every day, and it was awesome. I never felt so good. I look 20 years younger over there than I do here. I ate better, had a wonderful time, proposed to my girlfriend, and yeah, we're gonna get married. A lot of new stuff coming up in the future, so continue to watch, stay tuned to the channel, and thanks, and have a great day. Warrior in the garden out here.